Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to a very rainy, gloomy day here in northern Illinois. Good thing I got my grass seed and my fertilizer down. I tell you what, man, I will take the rain over the snow any day. But this opens up the perfect opportunity for me to talk to you guys about a product I picked up for my Milwaukee 8 Harley Davidson Road Glide. I went to Fueling and I picked up their vented dipstick. Now I'm gonna get this opened up. We're gonna go through the benefits of it and why I felt the need to spend the money on it. I mean, let's face it, it was $317 shipped to the house. Let me get my bike up on the lift, and then I'll explain to you why I think everyone with a Milwaukee 8 would benefit from having one of these. I got a hold of fuelingparts.com. I ordered up their vented dipstick. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, I'm a little late to the game on this one. I admit it, I dropped the ball. I have been working on my Chevelle and so many other projects lately that this winter I did not research anything to do to my own motorcycle. If you own a Harley Davidson with the Milwaukee 8 engine, you're gonna want to pay close attention to this product from Fueling. This is the vented dipstick. Now, I have experienced with my motorcycle a little bit of blow-by, and what blow-by is you get a little bit of oil that gets pushed past the rings and forced out through these cylinder head vent tubes right here. You know, the tubes on the end of the cylinders that feed right back into your carburetor that's supposed to allow the oil to go back into your motorcycle and be re-burned off. I think I said it right. To be burned off through the emission system, which we all know robs us of horsepower, but that's how Harley Davidson has to stay EPA compliant. I've been noticing with this motorcycle that I'll get oil in the bottom of my air filter that likes to drip out onto my exhaust. So when I'm out for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hour ride, I start to smell burning oil after a while. Now I know Milwaukee 8s have a reputation of having an oil sumping issue. I have a stage 1 and I've never really paid any attention to it. To tell you the truth, I change the oil at the beginning of every year and I've never noticed a difference in my oil levels. Now, I can assure you that on a basically stock motorcycle, you have to actually measure the fluid that you're taking out of the bike to see if you've had any sumping issues. All you guys out there with the stage 4, high compression, high horsepower, all you big bore kit guys out there, yeah, you're gonna see it before I will. But I bought this package, I bought this product from Fueling because I'd like to eliminate my blow-by. I would like to keep my air cleaner clean for more than a week. Now, I do have a K&N air filter on here that I do wash and clean myself, but come on, man, I still want it to stay clean. The reason why I went with this product is because I'm hoping to mitigate the blow-by on my Milwaukee 8 engine. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a rundown on the two options that Fueling gives you with this. You have this quick connect. I don't know if, let me hold it up so you can see it all. It basically, you put a little thread sealer on there, you seal that up, and then you get this real fancy dancy uni filter and what appears to be miles of hose. No, it's actually a good 3.5 feet, man. And this is a quick connect that goes under the end of this. So you plug it in and you're done. So when you want to check your oil or change your oil, you just quick connect it, unscrew it, you're good. Now, Fueling does offer if you're going for, I don't know why people are referring to it as this, but if you're going for the stealth look and you really don't want the hose there, they give you this little guy right here. See all the little perforated holes in it? So instead of putting the quick disconnect and the hose on there, what you do is you just go ahead and screw this bad boy in. Little thread sealing on there, which they give you. Surprising, but they give you. And then you're going to be rolling around with that look right there. The only problem with that is that's perforated. If this thing actually is building up the type of pressure that people are talking about, and you're using a vented dipstick to mitigate some of that crankcase pressure, that's probably not a good idea. Even the directions say that it can cause oil to mist out of it. And let's face it, man, where is the last place that you want oil? On your back tire. Guess what this thing sits by? No, in all honesty, man, if you got oil misting out of here, it's only a matter of time before you're going to coat your bike with it. I don't want oil on my tire. I don't want oil on my brakes. And let's face it, I don't want oil on my paint. I have a hard enough time not scratching this damn bike. So this is a no-go for me. One more thing I want to go over with you guys is it does have a set screw in the side of it, right there. So basically, when I go ahead and put this down in there, I can go ahead and clock the top of this so that the nipple and everything stay towards the back of the engine. So it allows me to be able to adjust it once I get it in there. That way the hose, everything's gonna be out of the way. So for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the bag off of it, get the side cover off of it. I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna route this hose. You're gonna wanna route your hose through this skid plate and then run it up the back of the frame rail, loop it over, drop it down the firewall and plug it in. All right, so down here along this frame, we are gonna go ahead and use those zip ties to get this filter to stay on the inside of the bike. So now we're gonna go ahead, run it up the back side of this frame. Make sure you keep it away from the exhaust. Last thing you really want this thing to do is melt. Run this up across this top rail. All right, now we're gonna drop it down through the firewall. And then it comes down here and plugs in. I'm gonna try to set up this camera right here so you guys can see what I'm doing, okay? So I got you guys here. I got my phone set up over here trying to capture the video so you can see it a little bit better. But all I'm gonna do is take this uni filter and I'm gonna tuck it in right about here. We're gonna go ahead and zip tie this bad boy to the lower frame rail. And you wanna keep it on the inside of the frame. There you have it, guys. Fueling Products Vented Dipstick install. Pretty damn easy, honestly. I mean, there's nothing much to it, really. But the one thing you do want to keep in mind is don't cinch down those zip ties so tight that you pinch off that tube. Because quite honestly, it's a vent tube. You want the air to flow through it. It's a really super clean look on the motorcycle, and hopefully it's going to mitigate all that blow-by that I'm dealing with. Not that it's a lot of blow-by, but it's just enough to really piss you off, okay? I hate looking down on my motorcycle and seeing where the oil has dripped onto the exhaust from my air cleaner. And I'm trying to eliminate as much of that as possible, so we're gonna go ahead and see how this works. I'll come back to you guys midway through the summer and do a full review. If this product actually helped my motorcycle, if not, which quite honestly, I don't see how it couldn't help it. It's just relieving crankcase pressure. But let me go ahead and show you what it looks like installed. You guys tell me what you think. I think it looks great. That's what she looks like fully installed. Like I said, I went with the black because this part of the engine is black. Now I know I have a lot of chrome on there, but that far back into the motorcycle, I didn't need it really standing out. You can see the quick disconnect right here. Real easy to use. And it basically, like I said, it routed up through the firewall. Along the back side of this, I ran it down here underneath the motorcycle as you saw in the video. But it has a nice look on the bike. And hopefully it's going to take care of my problems. Now, guys, if you like this video, you like this content, you want to see more motorcycle stuff, smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I can't wait to get this thing out on the road. So I'll see you guys next video.